Welcome back, everyone, to Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. And there's actually been some news, as the patch 1.4 just dropped. There's a big deal about how the human and mutant AI now interacts. We'll take a quick look at this. Took a while to update, too. It was a pretty big patch. So, yeah. It's happening all the time. This update made sure you can now spectate this process for yourself. So, yeah. Animals animals and mutants will now be distracted by bodies. So it's possible to find them feeding and use that to sneak past, or create corpses to distract them. So yeah, you'll see here mutants getting suspicious, alert, and ready to defend their ground. Some doing things above. It's your sign to get the hell out of there unless you're looking for a fight. Okay, so the creature AI is going to be a bit more is going to be a bit more sophisticated, and there'll be a intermediate state between roaming around and finding the player and pursuing the player. So there's actually a that's actually pretty interesting. We'll have to see how that works in practice, because you know this is S.T.A.L.K.E.R we're talking about. But yeah, it sounds like they've had some problems. They've had some significant changes to how AI works, and we'll see if that addresses some of our critiques with the combat. But it sounds like they've also addressed quite a few bugs. So it is good to see that development is still ongoing, and that the developers are supporting the game well after its release. But I am still expecting the lion's share of jank with this game. It is the zone, after all. Anyway, when we last left off, we were helping out the scientific facility over at Malachite, which appears to be separate from S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and thus they haven't destroyed themselves with their own incompetence yet. We're trying to find out how Faust is able to do what he does, and how the Monolith faction is able to weaponize these zones' anomalous properties. How they're basically able to do what S.T.A.L.K.E.R was trying to do, but use it offensively as a spell of sorts, basically. yeah. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll put a pin in that thought for now. But hey, Ivory, good to see you. But yeah, we basically started doing side quests around here. The main scientist here gave us a job to go to a facility, the Mirror VPC, wherever that is, and hopefully learn a bit more about how Faust is able to do what he does, because that was obviously a big problem when we attacked the Duga, though by no means the only problem. Now, off camera, I basically did some grinding. I ran around to a few locations, collected stashes, sold weapons, farmed enough cash to properly upgrade my kit, and a little left over to keep ourselves supplied. Now, the side quest we last left off was finding another of Malachite's scientists, who was actually in this building over here, which we tried to get into before for this stash. I looked this up. Apparently this stash only becomes available once this side quest shows up. This actually unlocks the building. So let's go find this trash hook and finally get the loot, and maybe, if there's time, help this person out. We'll see what they actually need. Oh, just another lovely day in the zone. Actually, it's nicer than the last time we were playing. Oh, shit! He says, then he runs into a face full of glass. Fantastic. Oh, it's like I never left. Yeah, speaking of crazy weather, we actually had a dust storm here in northern Illinois, which is kind of crazy, because we're not near anything that should be causing that. Like, it is, as far as I can tell, it was a strong windstorm that basically kicked up a lot of dust that just happens to be, is kind of blowing up from southern Illinois. It's kind of weird, but this is genuinely the first time I've seen it happen this far north. And the thing is, nearby they're actually doing some, they're actually expanding a subdivision, so that they're currently doing some landscaping. So there's a lot of piles of dirt nearby that are causing additional problems. So, go figure. Anyway, yeah, it looks like this door is finally open. Let's be ready for bad things to happen. Alright, so we got bubbles. We got poison above and below. Alright, no artifacts. Be ready for trouble. one other thing that'll take some getting used to. My trackball between installments gave up the ghost, and I had a hell of a time getting a replacement, so I ultimately got a wireless model that has the trackball on the thumb instead of the Kensington model. So my aiming will be a little bit less precise. It is obnoxious trying to get that specific model, and I do like it because it lets me get some like pixel perfect precision. But what can you do? They basically, I don't know. I mean, Kensington is still in business, but I don't know if they're making a lot of that specific one. I assume it'll eventually be just no longer in production entirely. Hey, Zero, good to see you. So yeah, all I can do is adjust. Anyway, looks like it's up there. We go in here. Is it this simple? Yes. I know, right? It just ain't natural, I tells you. Ah, oh. Oh. Is that the scientist? Okay, I think that's the guy we were meant to talk to. And, yeah, I didn't have to go in here at all. I mean, you know, I had to for the stash. Go figure. Alright. Miscellaneous supplies. And I'm way down. Perfect. And we'll have a sandwich. Or a sausage. Should be able to make sandwiches in this game. Okay, homeboy, what's the emergency?
Ви ж Скіф, правильно? Віка, професор Дорожнюк, передавала, що ви прийдете. Я дуже вдячний. Загалом, я залишив
My evening was free. What you need?
накопичувач на польовій станції на другому поверсі АТП. Рятувався від викиду, повернувся. Усе в аномаліях.
Oh, so we do have to go inside.
Там
Alright.
дуже цінні дані. Місяці спостережень. Я намагався дійти до накопичувача, але ледь не загинув. Тут треба досвідчений сталкер. Ви ж візьметеся?
Fetch quest, I'm used to it.
Що за дані ти збирав тут?
Стандартні заміри аномальної енергії під час викиду. Переважно там білий шум і безкорисна інформація. Але кілька разів, Скіфе, мені вдалося виявити дещо дивне.
Okay, strange is kind of not specific here in the zone. Kind of every day has something strange. But, whatever.
Добре, чекаємо нас флешкою. Думаю,
As
проблем
long as
не
there's a
буде.
steady paycheck in it, I'll
Дякую вам.
do whatever
Ви
fetch
не
questing you
уявляєте,
need.
з якими зусиллями Віка вибивала обладнання для наших замірів.
Now, what are the odds on there being some horrible catch in here? Like, not just anomalies, but there's gonna be a mutant here bothering our shit for some reason. Historically, that's been pretty high. Now, my guess is we're gonna have to get up there. You'll note some of these containers are open and conspicuous. So, probably gonna go all the way over here. I know how video games work. Actually, what we probably gotta do is... Maybe... I'm either overthinking this or underthinking this. Wait, no, here we go. Yep. Shit, alright. Bubbles are annoying. They basically follow you around, and if they make contact, they do a lot of acid damage. And if you pop them with your bolts, they spread and do acid damage along that whole area. So you either take a little bit of it, or a lot. Kind of a 6 or 2 3 situation here. It'll eventually reform. Main problem with the big bubbles is they slowly drift toward you when they are fully formed. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we need to lure this thing away so we can climb up there. Or realm is the only thing it follows is people. So you kinda need to haul ass. Ah, motherfucker! Damn it. Suit repair is not cheap, you asshole. Alright. Easy does it. There we go. Oop. Oh, it's just a stash. Damn it! I was overthinking things. Nah, we need to get up on the... Yeah, we need to get up there. Motherfucker! Ow, 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 ow! Acid burns! Yeah. Ow! Fuck! I'm bad at stalkering. Which is why the good Lord made medkits in bulk. Alright, I think I need to make a jump over there. Anything down here first? Nay. Whee! Beautiful.
Трачок, прийом. Це Факір. Я на точці. Чекаю тебе з даними.
Wait a minute.
Бачу в околицях патруль варти.
Oh, son of a bitch. Trachuk, are you gonna fuck me on this? I should warn you, man. I've got a shotgun and I'm pretty good at using it. What happens next is on you. Alright. Hold on a second. Oh. Do we have the chance to surprise people? Oh, I like where this is going.
Без фокусів, сталкере.
Oh, son of a
Знаємо,
bitch.
що флешка в тебе. Трачок усе розповів.
Oh, they're shaking him down. Okay.
І можеш іти.
Maybe. Possibly.
Ні. Вони ж усе
Yeah,
розповіли.
they're shaking him.
Скіфе, не робіть цього.
То ти скіф? Чув про тебе. Значить, точно.
Okay, nice of this guy to get in melee range. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. Wait. Are these ward guys? They are ward guys. Interesting. Alright, what does this do?
Не туди воюєте, бійці. Відпускайте доцента та йдіть собі.
Зрозумів, не дурний. Клюєв, зброю на запобіжник.
Okay. Huh.
Клюєв. Чекаємо тут, поки у штабі розчехляться.
Interesting.
Це з
Alright.
околицями.
We actually de-escalated a situation. That's rare in this game. Hey, buddy.
Ви що, на дружній нозі з вартою? Сподіваюся, Вікторія у вас не помилилася, і ви використовуєте жетон з благою метою.
Well, you know, I avoided at least 2 deaths,
Тепер, будь
so...
ласка, віддайте
that's
накопичувач. Факір, мабуть, уже зачекався.
Who's this trickster
Хто
guy?
такий Факір? Я чув його радіоповідомлення.
Мій контакт в Іскрі.
Ah,
Я сам до нього звернувся, щоб
Suddenly it all makes
відсканувати
sense.
дані. У мене є підозра, що хтось із моїх колег співпрацює з вартою. Якщо вони дізнаються про те, що на флешці, то все заберуть і засекретять.
damn it. I didn't sign up for a moral choice here. Why would the ward want this flash drive?
Ну, тоді зрозуміло, чому ти над цією флешкою трясешся. Але навіщо вона варті?
Скіфе, мої дані – це не просто набір нулів та одиниць. Я дізнався, що разом із викидом із ноосфери просочується інформація. І
Окей.
навчився її читати. Мені вдалося обробити лише частинку цього колосального масиву даних. Але навіть у ній я знайшов жахливі, по-справжньому страшні речі і секрети. Такі, що я пошкодував про те, що взагалі про них дізнався. А тепер уявіть, що ці знання потраплять до рук варти. Від самої думки про це.
Okay, I'm having some second thoughts here. Cause, yeah, he's got information the ward wants, but he's worried about the ward suppressing this information. But it's something about the noosphere and... God damn it. I don't know. I'm feeling like we shouldn't actually give this guy this flash drive. Like, I don't know. I'm torn here. Because S.T.A.L.K.E.R are in opposition to the Ward. They're led by S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but S.T.A.L.K.E.R taunted us after the failure at Circa, so he's got something to do with this Monolith business. I don't know. This is all way above Skiff's pay grade. Yeah, screw it. Here's your flash drive. Where's my
Тримай свою
money?
флешку. І поквапся, поки варта не прийшла перевірити, що з її патрулем.
Дякую вам, Скіфе. Ви зробили свій внесок у розвиток науки і допомогли зробити зону безпечнішою.
Yeah, whatever. Try not to open a hole for Cthulhu, alright? We've got enough problems here. I don't know. I have doubts that the information is still going to be used responsibly is the thing. Because as bad as Circa has been with their science, and to be clear, they've been real fucking bad at it so far, I'm not convinced these people are going to be in much better footing. Especially if they've got ties to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, which has ties to Monolith, and god damn it, okay, what's going on? Who are those guys? Ah! You know what? I need some money. Come on over here. Okay, are they... Is that actually penetrating the truck? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if this game has penetration power factored into a firearm, or models that. But it does feel like some of that is getting through. Alright. Son of a bitch. Ah! Oh, of course, their grenade hits the mark. This is not going well. Damn it! Yeah, aiming with this is going to take some getting used to. Up the mouse sensitivity to help a little bit. But you do need that quick response in under pressure. Hey, Krant, good to see you. Ah, we already went through this. Alright, let's try this again. Actually, let's save. Actually, better idea. If there's gonna be a band of dudes over here, let's get within grenade range. Got them all that time. Nice! Oh, man. How you doing, gentlemen? Looking hungry. How about some pineapples? Ha ha! Alright, what do you got? Guide stuff, huh? Ah, that's all down there. You know what? We might as well. It's kind of in the neighborhood. Alright. Ah, damn it. Do none of you have guns worth stealing? Apparently not. Ah, well. Alright. Off we go. What I'm discovering in this game is that you basically have to be a constant opportunist with regards to making money. You constantly have to be on the lookout for loot you can bring back to sell. Because... Hold on a second. Yeah, we're good. Because just quest rewards are not going to get you there. And even worse than I initially thought, because while off camera, I did a couple jobs for bartenders at various camps, including Sidorovich, and you get, like... You can do, like, one, and then the game kind of has a cooldown before it will let you take another one. And, you know, the best of those usually pays, like, 3,000 zone bucks. And that's about what you're going to pay in repairs to your armor at this stage of the game. Never mind supplies. And, oh boy. So yeah, you kind of need to constantly be hauling back goods. One quest that does usually pay for itself is if they ask you to hunt down a group of stalkers, because that means you're going to be getting their gear. And that usually is worth doing. But yeah, you kind of need to be a constant pack rat. Oh, fuck.
Усім бути на поготові.
Oh, here we go.
Перевіряю. Прочесати Вогонь на ураження!
Alright, let's see if they're dumb enough. We have the opportunity for something really funny here. Well, you know, reasonably funny. I suspect, however, that they're circling around. Hey! Alright, one of them was dumb enough. Can we get another one?
Висувайся на позицію.
Yeah, some mod will fix it eventually, hopefully. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Kirby! Ah, damn it. I gotta pay better attention to the damage I'm taking.
Усім бути на поготові.
Alright, these guys might be circling the building outside. All good. Go ahead and get comfy, Ivory. Easy does it, easy does it. Are they circling the building? Maybe not. Oh wait, they might be on the other side of the wall. Yep, there they are. Damn it. There goes some money. Oh well. Yeah, I figure we might as well get in character as Skiff and focus on the driving motivation for being here, which is financial gain. So far, we haven't really been doing a lot of that. All the money we get has been going right back into our gear. Session had to recap in a noir setting. Oh, yeah, yeah. That was a cool idea. I appreciate that. Again, I think there's just a part of the human soul that longs to speak dramatically in a... I guess a monochrome backdrop while wearing period-appropriate attire. Also, how do I get up here? Okay. Yeah, those were well done. That was a good use of props and such. Okay, I think what I gotta do is this. Can I... Yes! Perfect! Alright. Alright. Come on, Skiff. Get through the damn window. I hate having to... I hate feeling like there is some obvious way up that I'm missing here. Hold that thought. Like, usually the way up to a stash into a building is this weirdly circuitous route. That, at best, has the point of interaction marked by a yellow paint guy. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, here we go. here we go. This is what we're meant to do. Yeah, we had to go all the way over here to this building. One of them off-camera was actually kind of fiendish. It was back at the Malachite base. We had to... Ooh. Alright, we'll take that. Thanks, Felix Hooch. Yeah, we basically had to cross sections of pipe kind of like that, except they had those big gaps in them that were ripped in half by gravitational anomalies, which we had to throw bolts into, then jump across in order to make it to an adjoining building. And you had to do that like 3 times. So some of these get devilish and makes me wonder about their utility as stashes. What the fuck? Oh no 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 no. I think we're gonna get those guns after all. Hey fellas! Oh damn, alright. There we go. There were 4 of them. There's one more. He went inside. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, put a pin in that thought, buddy. I'll be right with you. Alright, I think what I'm meant to do is jump here. Yes. Alright. Hey! Look at this. Individual adjustment. Alright. So, unique blueprint. Yeah, some of the stashes, it does pay to go through the hassle of getting to them. Whereas others are basically just glorified resupply points. And the thing is, you never know. Ah, motherfucker. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to offload some stuff. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, now let's make it back. Yeah, this'll do. Where do you post about it when you kill 4 zombies with a grenade? Pinterest! Haha! Alright. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the path earlier. Oh, fuck! Damn it! Go, Skiff! Ow! It's alright. It's just partial compression into a singularity. Walk it off. Stab yourself with a healing needle. But yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. You had to start over there, jump that, cross all the way over here, jump that, cross all the way over here, jump that, all just to get over there. They get mean with some of these stash placement, and you know, I don't understand how John Q. Stalker is supposed to make use of that just to stash some minor loot. Like, you'd think that'd be where you keep your good shit that you're gonna, like, sell to retire on one day. Hurt, but not in a bad way. It's tricky to come up with direct grenade puns, because there are only so many words that rhyme. You usually need something... You usually need to work with indirect properties of the device. Alright. Hey, how's it going?
Вітаю. Припускаю, за спорядженням до мене.
Actually, I'm looking to sell stuff, but first I did help the dude with the thing.
Проблему Трачука я вирішив. Він у поспіху залишив на АТП флешку із замірами, а після викиду там усе накрили аномалії. Довелося діставати.
Так, Трачук уже зв'язався зі мною. Неприємна ситуація вийшла з вартою. Якщо значення цих даних перебільшено, то ви допомогли навіть більше, ніж вам здається. Дякую вам.
Right. Just tell him to be careful with it, alright? He is literally meddling with forces that humanity... Oh! 9,000 coupons! See, now we're talking! See, this is a reward. I like these people. You got any more work?
Вітаю. Припускаю, за спорядженням до...
Because the emerged totally realistic magical radiation zone gun shooter bang bang. I'm just saying, there are some things that challenge verisimilitude. Ah, light again.
Чекатиму.
And back on the road we go.
Як же набридло консерви жерти. Вони ж хрін з нас чого зроблять.
Of course. Everybody's got to complain. Alright. Now, over in this facility should be some information from the Project X experiments, which should give us a better idea of what we saw at the Duga array. Because obviously Faust, and to a lesser extent Monolith, have been able to tap into the old Soviet / post-Soviet pseudoscience. Or super science, I should say. It's a little of both, really. And are manifesting abilities we do not have a counter for. Actually, interesting point about that. While I was wandering around, I found this location up here, which is the Brain Scorcher. Now, this was a major facility in the first game, and that was through the Red Forest, which was over here. So you can tell that they've had to monkey around the positions of these facilities to sort of map to the real-world topography of the zone. We mentioned before how originally your progression was from south to north, with Pripyat being on the way. Now the... is the map not working now? Nope. There we go. Let's stop scrolling for some reason. Yeah, now Pripyat is realistically depicted to the north of the plant. So yeah, they've had to move things around to keep with the canon of the game. But yeah, this was a major facility that was blocking your access to Pripyat, and was one of the last things you did before getting to the end of the game. It was actually pretty cool. Like, you approached the facility because it was a massive psi field. It started screwing with your vision in some subtle and then increasingly unsubtle ways. As you got there, color kind of drained from the surroundings, and your perception kind of dimmed. And the closer you got to the facility, the more you started seeing these phantoms that would attack you. Kind of like in this game, only they're obviously apparitions, but they do psionic damage if they make contact with you. That was one thing I actually kind of liked about the game, is how often you would come across, like, unique threats or circumstances that didn't really manifest later in the game. It was content to have enemies be regional problems and not necessarily something you would encounter just anywhere. Alright, now, is this where we're going? Looks like it is. Alright, mirror V... Oh! Son of a bitch. Alright, we're not alone in here. I see that. That's a loot dot. That is... yeah, it's just ammo. We're alright for that for now. I think it's just submachine gun ammo. I get the feeling we've been preempted and someone knows what we're looking for here. What was that? Oh! Hey! Oh, god damn it! ROUSs! Ah! Alright. Not what I was expecting, but a threat I can handle. We like threats that we can solve with bullets around here. Keep things straightforward. Huh. Okay. Who are these guys? Ooh. Treasure chest, that's who these guys are. Alright, so it looks like Ward took some science boys out here. Well hidden drop, huh? Now's really not the time to be checking stash markers, but I am curious. Oh, it's up by the Brain Scorcher. Yeah. I'll get right on that one. I mean, the facility is derelict now. Obviously, it doesn't work. But, you know, Monolith kind of revamping their whole thing again, so... No, ooh. Okay. That's gonna be an important fuse. There's more of these fuckers around. Hold that thought. Alright, no. It just loops back around here. Okay. Gangster, huh? That might be a unique one of these. Hold on a second. Let's see. Customized M10. You know what? I am kind of curious about these. It fills the pistol slots, so let's give it a try. Lord knows we've got ammo. Hey! Alright. We're gonna need 2 fuses. Alright. To reactivation instructions. Okay.
Це
Oh, hey.
справжній успіх. Від невиразних шумів, зернистого зору, гритіний до чіткого та яскравого повторюваного міражу. Нарешті визначено діапазон, у якому псі-вплив може навівати предметні наведені ілюзії.
Alright. Interesting.
Без деталей, без конкретних рис. Але тепер ми здатні створювати як проекції реальних об'єктів, так і образи, породжені людською підсвідомістю.
Interesting. Alright. Alright. Always verify that the emergency safety system is disengaged before activating the equipment. Yeah, I know. Why would a safety system need to be on before activating an experimental psionic emitter? That's just crazy talk. Okay, so... I note that there's another fuse needed here. And I only found one. Is the game going to let me off the hook here? Let's find out. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. Go time, baby. Yep, we got zombies. Yeah, loving the rate of fire, not so much the stopping power, and this one is also damaged. No, we will stick with the tried and true shotgun. Even in death, they still serve. Kinda makes me wonder what would happen if I took all their guns. Because I don't think they all came up. That guy in the corner didn't. Oh, shit. Psychic wibbly wobbly. Where are my pills? There we go. Alright, well... Hold on a second. Hey. Launch the observatory's primary installation. Alright, I think we need to get upstairs. Right, this door is open now.
Скрейт, мы на підході. Як обстановка?
Oh, son of a bitch. Now what?
Скрейт, прийом.
Who are you? Why is there a guy there? Are you a zombie, sir? I feel like I want to deal with this before anything else. Yeah, he's a zombie. Hey! Hey! I am assessing humanoid threats here. Fuck off. Where'd he go? Alright, I'll switch back. Sorry, gangster, just not feeling it. Actually, hang on a second. Can we just deal with this ahead of time? I'd like to say yes, but honestly I have no idea. What's this? X network communication instructions. Alright. Connect the station to the power source and ensure access to the X network. Clear the rails of any obstructions to facilitate movement. Use main console to initiate stabilized connection. Closely monitor movement along the rails to mitigate potential emergencies. Once connection has been established, save the data in an appropriate archive section based on its category. Alright. Nothing earth-shattering there. Shit, there he is again. Oh no, we're dealing with this right now. We're not having no... Motherfucker! Scar, is that you? Come from above me or below me? Okay, weird bandit man. You know what, I can't even sell this. Might as well dump it off. say this for the game, it knows how to use silence well. It's got me wondering what's going to happen next. Actually, how are we doing on inventory? Alright, we still got some room. Not for much longer. Alright. What the hell? Yep, that's a zombie. Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, no. Oh, shit on me, controller. There we go. That unfortunately does not deal with the zombies, but it does explain all the dead people. So be it.